What video do I make this weekend? Cause should I do I do this one or the next? Or I'll do this one. You know, cause I'm not quite comfortable making these kind of videos, but this is actually perfect for this Sunday. I'll just do this one. So I'll just remind myself that I gotta put this on the clipboard so that by the time I need something, it's right there. Okay. Hey, what's up guys? MELVIN ALTMAN here. I haven't introduced myself in a long time. I am an 18-year-old YouTuber and I make all kinds of videos, and I make short films mostly and I do random vlogs in Leuven, but today I guess I'll do something sort of a tutorial or something of that sort. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like it. Peace. So the first step to actually making a video like I do and how I make, my videos, my routine, daily routine. I haven't decided to title the video, something like that. But the first step to making videos like I do, and I guess doing that kind of thing, is by drinking a nice hot cup of coffee. Okay. See, my favorite type of coffee is Mexico. It's a strong type of coffee. It's quite nutty. That's a roasted feeling to it, but I love it. And that's why I make it. Coffee's not ready. There's enough water. And of course, while my coffee is being made, I'm gonna have to talk about how I like my coffee. Well, I don't put sugar in my coffee or creamer. I used to put sugar, but I guess I grew out of it and I drink coffee black, like pure black now. And I don't know, don't drink too much coffee because drinking too much coffee makes you poop. So we drink a lot of coffee, but not too much. So just checking my coffee's right about done. So yeah. And while you're at it, make some coffee, eat some breakfast. But we all know how important it is for our body to have breakfast first thing in the morning. Now that you have your coffee and you've eaten breakfast, you don't have an excuse to not make a film for this Sunday, like I usually tell myself. But now that you've done what now that you've done what you need to do, you can go into reading your script, which is the first thing you usually do. Or sometimes you don't have a script, you just go along, like I am right now. I don't have a script, I'm just going along. But when you make a video, it's important to have an idea about what you want to make. And for example, a short film of mine. I'm gonna open Google Docs right now, and I'm gonna show you guys. So you guys can see my screen right now, and we're gonna go take a look at the script I used making the video of photography. It's up here, somewhere up here. You'll see. So as you can see, the title is quite different than what the title really is, and that's because this is like temporary. And as you can see, what I do is like every night that I'm bored, or I just write a paragraph or 2 paragraphs or whatever. And I feel like just writing whenever I feel like I have something to write. I feel like when I just keep writing, like I don't force myself, but I write whenever I feel like writing, it makes it a bit more special. It doesn't make it forced, I give myself more time. So as you can see, there's really nothing much. It's just the script, literally. It's just words, really. And then what you do now is you get your microphone and you like put it right in front of you, like right here, and then you speak into it, and I literally just read. I read everything that's written here, and I try to speak it in as emotional as I can, because when I do that, I guess it makes you feel a bit closer, and it gives a bit of immersion to whoever's watching. But then after that, you go into Premiere Pro, which I'm gonna open right now. And for now, you're not seeing much because Premiere Pro is loading, and I won't show the screen while it's loading, of course. But now Premiere Pro is open, and I'm going to open the project. So I'm back. I found the file, and as you can see, it's really what's nice about it is most of it is just finding a way to make your video and your music go well together in a way that it complements whatever you're trying to say. And I sound like I'm just babbling on, saying other things, because honestly I am. But that's actually what making, good videos is about. Like, I'm sure there's more to like film theory and stuff like that, but when it comes to making simple videos like this, you just really gotta find a way to make the text, like the text on screen now, make it go along all the sounds and all the sound engineering. Like what I do is when I see something that I feel like needs to have some kind of sound, I'm gonna open a project of mine. In this vlog, I'm gonna show you, for example, there's a lot of sounds. Like as you can see, the timeline is quite thick. That's because there's like sound overlapped everywhere, and I'm gonna try and show you that like quickly. Where am I trying to go? Here, for example, there's a lot of sounds going on. What do I see ahead of me? But the only real sound there is it's just the voice, and it's quite difficult when you have a lot of sounds going on. But as you can see, I added on quite some sounds here. First, you have the train sound, which you'll hear. Yeah, you don't hear that usually, but where am I trying to go? What do I see ahead of me? You hear it subtly, but it's not the biggest thing, and that's what's nice, because when you don't realize it, that means it's not too much. But adding these small things into it makes it so much more interesting to watch, and it's more fun. So here we have another one. It's just people talking, because I feel like it fit the scene. So yeah, it's all about the small sounds I add. I feel like that's pretty nice. And here I added another sound effect, I think, for train. Yeah, I add a lot of sounds, and that's because I really want the video to be more immersive, to make it feel like I'm connecting more and more with you guys. And I feel like that's a nice thing about YouTube, is because you can experiment on all kinds of videos and stuff like that. But we are now going to enter the part of editing that I love the most, and I say that is color grading. And because with color grading you can create whatever you want with your videos. You can color it in any way you want, or make it a special. We're gonna take this clip right here. I'm just gonna show you how I quickly color grade. Here in effects, under presets, I have these color presets that I just drag on the clips usually. Like I color grade clips once, and I make a preset out of it so that whenever I have a similar clip, I don't have to like go through every single scrolly thing, and I just drag it on. But I'm gonna show you guys how I do it usually. So I'm gonna go through Lumetri scopes, and this might all sound confusing to those who aren't that much into editing and stuff, but just hang on. I'm sure somehow you'll learn something from this, and if you don't use Premiere Pro, there are other ways to color grade as well, but this is how I do it. So here in Lumetri scopes, you see that we're gonna disable this quickly. Yeah. So as you can see on the left side where our mouse is right now, you see that there's this like bottom line, and basically 0 is the black and 255 is the white, and that's like what I mean by like max. So this is max white and this is max black. And what I usually do is you gotta correct before you grade. So by correcting, you move the slider so that it just reaches the bottom of the black, so that the blacks become truly black and they're not just mushy gray for now. And then white, I usually bring it up quite a bit. As you can see, it's on max right now and it won't even reach the top, but that's okay. So what I would like to do is I would just give it a nice, it's 75 usually is what I like to max on. I don't like going more than 75 because it starts to make the image look weird sometimes, so I'm gonna go with that. And then as you can see, the balance between shadows and highlights at this point is slightly okay. I say the shadows are a bit too dark. I'm gonna put that to 15. And as you can see, there's quite some grain starting to pop up already, but that's okay because when I color grade, I usually go with the basic S. And if you're a color grader, you might think, oh no, S, it's for noobs, whatever. Yeah, but I find it really simple. And the S curve is basically just you drop the shadows slightly and you raise the highlights a bit. Drop the whites and raise the blacks. And by raising the blacks, you immediately get that like cinematic black look. You can see that, like it's black and then it's like slightly gray, but it's not a disgusting gray, you know. It gives it a more cinematic look, slightly desaturated but more cinematic black. And then that's honestly what I usually do. I usually change the temperature so that it looks a bit warm. As you notice, some videos are either really cold or really warm, and it actually has to go with what I'm feeling at the moment. When I'm feeling like warm and I want to connect super close or whatever, I boost the temperature, make it a bit warmer. And the tint I usually play with, but not too much because it makes the video look weird. But so that's what I end up on right now. As you can see, it's not much, but it makes it enough so that it gives it a really nice feeling, and it's not just a boring thing. And that's, like I said, I love color grading because you can do whatever you want with your clips. Yes, so we are done with color grading and editing, but we have to go to, you know, the end of the video, how videos usually end, and that's at an outro. And the outro, you usually do something really common. So usually when I make the outro, I say the same thing over and over again. I go like, see you guys next Sunday, same time, different place. And you know, you gotta say that because it keeps the people wondering what's gonna happen next. And that's, you know, you gotta market your video as well. So see you guys next Sunday, same time, different place. Because I'm always on the road, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen next. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Like my dad said last week, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm bleaching my hair, approved by the man himself. And if he wants to see it, I'm sure you guys do as well. And usually after this, I put like this 20-second clip of me jumping in the air and this nice song playing. And it's honestly one of my favorite songs lately. It's just a really nice song. But other than that, you gotta end it the same way. Like you cover the screen like a vlogger. The vloggers always do that. Like they always get their hand and then they always go like they always say peace and